Alrighty, good afternoon, magnificent bastards. This is just a quick one to say happy Easter, and I hope everyone's having a tidy weekend so far. And I also hope that everybody has recovered from that absolute abomination that appeared on our television screens the other night. And I'm pretty sure that all Australians were actually dumber from watching that 3.5 minute bullshit fest. And then for the little dork to come out the next day and start whinging and complaining at the press club about, it's misinformation, it's all misinformation. Honestly, it's just so hard to believe how backward Australia has become under this garbage government. So I think the only thing that we can take out of that 3.5 minutes of nauseating drivel is that the economy's stuffed, although we already knew that. We're going to be left to fend for ourselves. The next few months are going to be, I reckon, pretty hard. And, of course, we're the ones that are going to have to cop the brunt. But one thing I do know is that if we can just give net zero the arse as soon as possible and just get back to building an energy-rich economy, all of these problems just don't need to happen. Australia's supposed to be a modern economy, and just have a look at us. Can't even afford to fill up our utes and go to work. So let's enjoy our eggs tomorrow before the shit really hits the fan next week, where I'm sure Magoo and his retarded woke entourage are going to come out and do their best at gaslighting the nation again. And I've just got to shake my head having someone the likes of Chris Bowen running the show is just, makes as much sense as towing your caravan with an electric scooter. Honestly, the guy really just needs to be set adrift on an iceberg and waved goodbye. So poor old Muhammad will have to take a back seat tomorrow. Maybe clip the hedge, mow the lawns, or feed the goats. Now that's a bit disappointing, that seeing a poor homeless bastard in the Botanic Gardens in Ballarat. It's the first time I've seen that. That's a real bummer. But tomorrow's all about Jesus and Easter eggs and an egg and bacon breakfast, and maybe a couple of hash browns and some mushrooms thrown in there for good measure. Whether you like it or not, the nation of Australia was discovered and created by Christians, and thank God for that. I couldn't imagine being married to my cousin, being friendly with goats, not being able to own a dog or even take it for a walk, or not being allowed to eat roast pork with crackling or an egg and bacon roll. So it'll be interesting to see if Magoo turns up to a Christian church tomorrow with his bodyguards and all the other hangers-on that we pay for, and just see if he makes a fake speech or something and pretends that he likes Christians. And I think by now people who don't even follow politics realise what an utter dickhead the man is. Geez, I don't think Paul Keating would ever be able to fold his sheets. So thank God we're a Christian nation and not an Islamic nation. So happy Easter. Enjoy the rest of your break, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the comments section of the next video. Jeez, that really is a rough head.
Oh, mate, don't say that.
Peter Dutton.